All right. You know what it is. Yo, this is a joint here, man, for the little homie Casanova. You know, he's going through some trying times right now, so we need to say our prayers. You know what I mean? And, you know, it's hard out there, man. I mean, trying to survive and do what we got to do. The brother make good music. I love his music. But this right here is about the breaking news. They got the little homie on 5 new charges from racketeering, man. That's what they call superseding the indictment. Superseding the indictment is when they get somebody else, another witness that come on, and they give up more information that they didn't know about. You know what I mean? So then they supersede, they add to the indictment to make it bigger. You know what I mean? That's why they call it supersede. You know what I mean? So every time they pick up somebody new, they get more information. They supersede the indictment by adding that new information in there. And now the young brother got 5 new racketeering charges, man. I mean, that's not good. That's not good. But it goes to show that they didn't have nothing from the door. You know what I mean? They didn't have nothing from the door. That's why now they're getting more as they picking people up. Because the way the feds work is they pick people up and they don't have no information other than what you give. You know what I mean? They don't have no other information other than what you give. You know what I mean? Now they done denied the little homie's bail, $2.5 million bail. You understand what I'm saying? Now, they denied that, saying he a flight risk and all that. He makes his money from music. You know what I mean? So by him making his money from music, he has to stay in the public eye. So that takes down the flight risk factor. Because where is he going to run? Everybody knows who he is, and he can only make his money from the music. So if someone puts up the $2.5 million to get the young man out, they're going to make sure that he's where he need to be, when he need to be, and follow the rules so they can get back their $2.5 million when this is over, and God willing, he's acquitted. So that's how that works. Now, the government is not done with it. Now, what they're doing is they're doing something called seizing the assets. I'm going to get into that, but I'm going to get back into this. Now, 2 of the new counts that they did indict him on is very serious. Those 2 new counts is dealing with assault and attempt murder. Assault with a dangerous weapon and 2 counts of attempt murder. Those are serious. Somebody said something. They trying to make whatever happened outside that club in Miami to be going on him, because obviously he's the one that's standing up. Because that's how they do. So nobody get that twisted. That's how they do. But that don't mean they have the young brother. The whole thing is he got to just keep quiet. You know what I mean? Let it play out with his lawyer. And the least he give them, the less they'll have. But somebody's giving them information. That's where this is coming from. You know what I mean? So I'm speaking on this because I know from firsthand experience, because I've been through this myself. You understand what I'm saying? Meaning, at this phase in the game, man, when the lawyer come tell you, man, they got more information, it's like your stomach curl up. You know what I mean? You just want to curl up. I'm talking about, you know, like me, I just want to curl up on the cold concrete floor. You know what I mean? In a fetus position and go to sleep and hope when I open my eyes up, it was just a bad dream. You know what I mean? That's how that look. Bad enough they got you, but then now when they talk about superseding and bringing more information because more people said this and that, I mean, how much more can a young man take? You know what I mean? How much more can a young man take? You know, I'm just giving it up 100. Like I said, when they came with my superseding indictment, when they picked me up first, then they was yelling, oh, we got a gas chamber for you in Virginia. You're looking at the death penalty. You know what I mean? There's murders on your case. There's this on the case. There's that on the case. Oh, you going down. Oh, you're never getting home, and we're going to fry you in the gas chamber. And they do everything to scare you. Then they go after our family members and anybody that we love, meaning our mothers. You know what I mean? Our children's mothers, our wives, our children. They go after it all because by them, it's win by any means necessary. But, you know, back to where I was at, man, you know, we're going to say a prayer for the young brother. I just wanted to break down what the superseding indictment means. That just means that somebody else is giving them more information. But what's even crazier is the prosecutors, they done added the seizure clause in there. The seizure clause is saying that they can seize any property or contractual rights, you know what I mean, or any proceeds that was derived, you know what I mean, from what they call illegal activity. So bottom line is what they're going after now is his copyrights for his music, you know what I mean, his trademarks or whatever else he have. You know what I mean? They're going to try and find a way to twist it in to say that all that was acquired from his illegal activity. You understand? I'm not going to give them no insights on how they could do that. You know what I mean? At this moment, because, you know what I mean? I know they're probably listening. But this right here is just to inform the youth that may be going through this to know that the best thing to do is to keep quiet, STF up, you know what I mean? and deal with your lawyer. Let your lawyer work you through the procedures, because you have a Fifth Amendment right to remain silent, and that's all we're exercising when we say STF up. You know what I mean? Just shut the F up and exercise your Fifth Amendment right and talk to your lawyer, because that's the procedures. You don't say anything without talking to your lawyers. So that's where we at, man. The young brother got these new charges. I just want y'all to know, man, it is what it is. We're going to say a prayer for him. I'm going to be giving updates on this, because I think that we really need to know what's going on, man. And I want to thank y'all and salute for checking in. Unique Mecca Audio. Subscribe and follow me over at Instagram and at Twitter at Crew Mecca.